What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and wanted to make this video real quick to let you guys know I'm back at it again. Okay, so today is day 6 of me working out, and I would usually take Alani to school, go straight back home. I'm like, I'm passing the gym. Like, I would go home and work out, but I wouldn't do anything like major. I would like do a couple squats and a couple sit-ups, and that was really it. And it wasn't consistent because as soon as I get in there, little baby crying, needed diaper change, So I'm like, whatever. They waiting at the door for me. So I'm like, if they gonna be waiting at the door for me, they gonna have to wait regardless. So I started working out, and we're coming to the clubhouse to work out. So today's day 6 of me consistently working out. As you guys can see, I'm on a treadmill right now. So I get active on the treadmill for about 10-15 minutes, depending on, well, now it's going to be probably 15 minutes because previously I was taking her to school and she'll get there around like 9-10, but she's on the bus now and her bus comes at 8:55. So that just brought me another 20 minutes. So I'm about to walk on the treadmill for about 15 minutes or so. Then I'm gonna do my abs, I'm gonna do my legs, and I'm gonna do some squats. I do the same little routine every day for the past 6 days. And of course, I'm not seeing that many results, but I can definitely see my stomach getting more tighter. I can feel it getting more tighter. And this is how I know that I needed some resistance, because when I first started doing my setups, I could feel my uterus was weak. Anyone that has a baby, after you have to give birth, you have to, tighten your uterus back up. And of course it automatically tightens up, but you gotta strengthen it. So the first couple of days I was doing my setups, I was like using the machine, and I put it on like, I think 55 pounds, and I was like, ooh, this is not, my abs is weak right now. But I say my uterus because of giving birth, but it was really both, because they're both muscles. So I just kept going. 3 days later, it's not as weak, but I can definitely see a difference in my ability to just crunch up with the weights. And I went from 55 to 65 now. So yeah, it's not really too bad, to be honest. I can definitely feel it tightening. I've been fasting my mornings too. I haven't been fasting all day. I ain't get back to that yet. It definitely is coming. But I've been fasting my mornings until about 1 o'clock. It's Capri. She gets dropped off around 12. I'll take her around like 12:30-ish, 12:45, and I get back around like 1:15, 1:20. So I start eating around like 1:30. So I'm just slowly getting back to it, Wanted to give you guys an update on how important it is for you to just stay consistent. Coming from someone that has been fighting with being consistent for a very long time. But this time, yeah, I'm not letting anything stop me. I found that if you're doing something without a purpose, then you're bound to get stopped. You have to have a reason, a compelling reason why you're doing the things that you do, so that you can't stop. And my compelling reason is, number one, health is wealth, okay? I don't really know too many oversized people that are wealthy. I'm not saying that there's not any out there, But the mass majority of people that are not healthy are not wealthy. So that's rule number one. I know y'all heard that saying all the time, and I'm not trying to bash people that are not in a good, healthy weight, or your body is not healthy. That's not what I'm trying to do. That's just the motto that I choose to go by now. And then secondly, just because it makes me feel good. Like, after I get done working out and I bust a sweat, that's why I got this hoodie on, because I like to feel the sweat open up my pores. And although it's nasty and you get in the shower afterwards, it just makes me feel electric. And I can feel it just releasing from my body. And it just feels good. So that's number two. It feels good to actually release toxins from your body. Now, although it doesn't physically feel good, because you're walking at a certain speed, or you're lifting against a certain weight resistance, it might not feel good afterwards, but in the moment it feels good. And the third reason is, after I get done working out and take a shower and I get dressed, I feel refreshed, my mind feels clear, and I feel like I'm able to really dial in and focus. So those are the three reasons why I'm being more consistent. Because why live without it? Like, I either choose to work out and experience those feelings and emotions, or I choose not to work out and feel drowsy and like I got low energy and feel like I'm not loving my body or taking care of myself. Like, who wants to feel like they're not taking care of themselves? So, hey, it is what it is, But just want to give y'all this, drop this video, let y'all know that I'm back at it again. And aside from that, you gotta have principles that you live by. Not just universal principles, because you do have to live by the universal principles. There's the principle of polarity, there's the principle of cause and effect. There's all these different principles that you have to be able to live by, because they're universal. But you also have to create principles for yourself and in all your relationships that you have, because that sets the standard. That sets the goalposts of what you need to do to achieve the things that you need to achieve every single day. And if you don't have principles to live by, then how can you make sure and measure the level of integrity you're operating in? You can't. So make sure that you sit down and really write out the principles that you want to begin living by, because these principles will help guide you. They'll help make sure that you stay on track. They'll help make sure that you're living in fullness. So, for example, health is wealth. If that's your principle that you decide that you want to live by, you can hold yourself accountable to that principle now. Because if you start to measure yourself and you're like, health is wealth? Am I being healthy right now? Am I doing healthy things? Am I taking care of myself? Yes or no? If it's yes, is this leading to wealth? Yes or no? No? Okay. Well, maybe I need to start doing more money things to combine the two. Or if that's yes and yes, then boom, you're on track. If that's no and no, then one, you need to start doing health things, and two, you need to start doing wealth things. You have something to compare A and B with to see if C is even legit. But if you don't do that, then you don't have really anything to say, this is how I choose to live my life. Just waking up and living. The last thing you want to do is just wake up and live. You want to be intentional about your life and the decisions and the decisions that you make. You don't want to just wake up and just roll over, brush your teeth, get out of bed, brush your teeth, get dressed, go to work, get off of work, chill, don't do anything, go to sleep, wake up, do it all over again. Like, all because you've been systematically programmed to do that. Oh, go to work, take care of your kids, enjoy your entertainment, and wait to die. No. You gotta change that. But not even change. You gotta evolve from that. That way of living is not it anymore. But that's all I got for you guys. I got about 2 more minutes on this treadmill. And yeah, let's get to it, guys. Peace.